Joining us now, former State Department advisor on Iran, Gabriel Noronha. Gabriel, great to see you. I say, did they want Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, Iran, to develop these nuclear weapons? Because day one, all they have done is coddle the world's largest state sponsor of terrorism.
Well, it's not a big surprise to me or your viewers that the U.S. Intelligence Committee has said that Iran is actually rooting for Kamala Harris. They are trying to undermine Donald Trump's campaign. And the reason is, again, pretty clear. Iran has gone from having almost no nuclear material to being on the precipice of a massive arsenal. And you know what worries me about this size is that Iran can now disperse this material in multiple facilities. That makes it hard for us or the Israelis to destroy the program. And they could ship that material to Hamas, the Houthis, Hezbollah, make a dirty bomb, or any other number of very dangerous scenarios. So they have let this go on far too long without fixing the problem or imposing consequences on Tehran.
Gabriel, I'm confused because I thought the JCPOA, or the Iran nuclear deal, negotiated by John Kerry under Barack Obama and brought back in by Joe Biden, I thought that was going to prevent Iran from getting a nuclear weapon. But I imagine you predicted this exact thing would happen if we did that deal.
You know, John Kerry actually went on TV and he started repeating talking points from Iran that there was a magical fatwa from the supreme leader against developing nuclear weapons. Well, today, no surprise, top Iranian officials saying that fatwa is flexible, it can be canceled, and if there's threats to Iran, they can build nuclear weapons. Again, that's what we're approaching now. The JCPOA paved the way for an Iranian nuclear weapon with solid gold, and that's where we are today, a rich Iran with a lot of enriched uranium.
Thanks, John Kerry.
And Iran richer by at least $100 billion because Biden and Harris administration allowed Iran to export to China, as one example, a record amount of oil. I do want to move on to this, though, Gabriel. Everybody knows the rules. America does not negotiate with terrorists, but President Trump recently recalling times he spoke with Taliban official Abdul Ghani Bardar.
So if you take a look at that period of time, the Taliban was killing our soldiers, a lot of them, with snipers. And I got involved with the Taliban because the Taliban was doing the killing. That's the fighting force within Afghanistan. They don't bother doing that because, you know, they deal with the wrong people all the time. But I got involved. And Abdul is the head of the Taliban. He is still the head of the Taliban. And I told Abdul, don't do it anymore. You do it anymore, you're going to have problems. And he said, why do you send me a picture of my house? I said, you're going to have to figure that out, Abdul. I said, Abdul, don't even think. Don't do it, Abdul. Don't do it.
But leave it to the media to play the race card. CNN's national security analyst posting on X, quote, it's such a minor point, but I cannot stop thinking that Trump casually calling the head of Taliban Abdul is a perfect mix of his ignorance, racism, and senility in a single word. I'm going to stifle because I will curse. Gabriel, your reaction to that?
Well, first, the guy's name who he was negotiating with was Abdul, so it's hard to say it was John or Igor or something. But, you know, this is classic media. They're going to focus a whole lot more on Trump calling a guy Abdul than talking about how Kamala supported the withdrawal from Afghanistan that left tens of billions of dollars of equipment behind the Taliban, left 1,000 Americans more behind. But no, they're going to talk about Abdul a lot. You know, I think Trump was right when he said, here's a picture of your house. He's making, to quote one of my favorite movies, an offer to the Taliban that they can't refuse. That's the way you negotiate.
I believe something similar happened with the supreme leader of Iran after Qasem Soleimani was killed. Just not a house, but it was communicated that we know where you live, essentially.
Gabriel. When your top friends start disappearing, it's a good way to comply with what President Trump wants.
Gabriel, we got to run. Thanks for being with us. We appreciate it.